Once upon a time, in a vibrant village nestled between rolling hills and lush greenery, there lived a strikingly beautiful woman named Amara. Her beauty was the talk of the village, for her skin glowed like polished bronze, and her hair flowed like the waters of the sacred river. However, along with her beauty came a spirit as fierce as a lioness. Amara was known for her arrogance and rudeness, often belittling others and strutting through the village as if she owned it. Despite her unkind nature, men were irresistibly drawn to her, and suitors flocked to her door, hoping to win her heart. Yet, Amara was uninterested in the advances of these men, for she held her head high and refused to acknowledge anyone she deemed beneath her. As the sun set each evening, her laughter echoed through the village, mingled with mockery for those who dared to approach her. By her side was her best friend, Chika, a kind-hearted and gentle soul who possessed a beauty of her own, though it was far more subtle than Amara's. Chika admired her friend deeply, yet abhorred a hidden resentment. She had always supported Amara, but the more the villagers praised Amara for her looks and charms, the more Chika's heart sank. She admired a handsome man named Ifeanyi, who had been drawn to Amara, and each flirtation between them was like a dagger piercing her heart. Despite her jealousy, Chika concealed her feelings, determined to be a good friend. However, as Amara continued to flaunt her beauty and treat those around her with disdain, Chika's resentment grew. The villagers began to notice the tension between the two friends, yet Chika always smiled and pretended to be supportive. I am happy for you, Amara, she would say through gritted teeth, masking her pain. One fateful day, the news spread through the village like wildfire. Amara was to be married to Ifeanyi, the man Chika had admired from afar. As the villagers gathered for the traditional marriage ceremony, Chika's heart was shattered. On that day, Chika felt the weight of her unexpressed hatred pressed down upon her. She watched tears burning her eyes as Amara adorned in the most exquisite attire, shimmering beads and vibrant colors enhancing her beauty. As Amara exchanged vows with Ifeanyi, Chika stood to the side, her heart heavy with a blend of sadness and rage. She could no longer contain her feelings. In a moment of despair, she devised a plan. If she couldn't have Ifeanyi, then Amara must pay the price for her arrogance and cruelty. Chika could make Amara suffer, for she believed it was the only way to pay back in her own pain. Later that night, as the wedding celebrations continued, Chika stealthily approached the banquet table. She had prepared a potent poison, hoping to slip it into Amara's drink. She envisioned Amara's demise, her laughter silenced, the villagers finally seeing her for the arrogance she had displayed for so long. In her mind, it would serve as Chika executed her plan, she was interrupted by a voice behind. It was Ugochukwu, a humble farmer whom Amara had once disrespected during a market dispute. Ugochukwu had always been kind to Chika, often offering for her help when she needed it. However, Amara had mocked him, ridiculing his lack of wealth and status in the village. Chika, what are you doing? Ugochukwu asked, stepping closer, sensing something amiss. Startled, Chika dropped the bottle, and the contents spilled onto the ground. In a moment of panic, she realized the gravity of her actions. I, I was just, she stammered, her mind racing. Ugochukwu's eyes widened in shock. You cannot do this. Chika revenge will only lead to more pain. You must consider. Amara may have been unkind, but this isn't the answer. Chika felt a rush of shame washed over her. In that moment, she was faced with the truth of her actions. As she looked around the festivities, she saw Amara dancing joyfully with Ifeanyi. Despite the jealousy burning in her heart, Chika realized that she was about to commit a terrible crime, one that will haunt her forever. Just then, Amara noticed the commotion and turned to Ugochukwu standing near, eyes filled with concern. "What is happening?" she asked, her voice cutting through the reverie. "Chika was about to harm you," Ugochukwu confessed. His voice steadied, but I stopped her. Amara's laughter faded, and for the first time, she truly looked at Chika. "Is this true?" she asked, her tone shifting from amusement to concern. Chika's heart raced as she met Amara's gaze. The anger and hatred she had harbored for so long melted away, leaving only regret in its place. I, I was just jealous. I didn't want to see you happy because I was unhappy," Chika admitted, tears streaming down her face. Amara stepped forward, her eyes softened. "Chika, I never wanted to hurt you. I was blinded by my own arrogance, and I realize now that I took our friendship for granted. I apologize for all the pain I caused you. Please forgive me." In that moment of vulnerability, something shifted within Chika. The burden of hatred she had carried began to lift. "I'm so sorry for how I felt," she said, her voice trembling. "I wanted to be happy for you, but my heart was heavy with resentment." Hamara reached out, pulling Chika into a warm embrace. "You are my best friend, and I love you. Let us put this behind us and start anew. I will strive to be better, not just for myself, but for you too." Ugochukwu watched, feeling a sense of hope blossom in his heart. The bond of friendship withered a terrible storm, but it was now stronger than ever. As the two women reconciled, the villagers began to gather around, witnessing the beautiful transformation taking place before them. From that day forward, Amara became a changed woman. She learned not to use the beauty and charm to uplift and not belittle them. Amara changed, and as she learned that the beauty and charm is not to belittle people, she became known for her kindness, helping those in need and becoming an advocate for the less fortunate in the village. No longer arrogant or rude, she found joy in her relationships, particularly with Chika, who stood by her side as a true friend. Chika, in turn, embraced her own beauty, learning to appreciate herself and understanding that she didn't need to compare herself to others. She grew more confident and began to flourish in her own right. Together, they attended social gatherings and festivities where both were celebrated for her strong strength and uniqueness. As the season changed, Amara and Ifeanyi built a loving home together. Their marriage was one partnership and respect, with Amara ensuring that her husband's kindness was returned with gratitude and love. The villagers saw how much happier Amara had become and marveled at the transformation. In time, both Amara and Chika became the role models in the village, proving that beauty is not just about appearance, but also about kindness, humility, and compassion. And so their friendship marked the pain and untimely redemption was shared for generations, reminding everyone that true beauty radiates from beneath. What do you learn from this story? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Always press on the notification button as you remember to subscribe. Please like and share our story as we await you in the next story.